This is probably, well, maybe not because of the whole sniper situation. Was it about a month or so ago now? But this is probably up there with the biggest self-report of 2023 when it comes to influencers. I'm using that in heavy quotation marks of this guy because this dude's not an influencer. He is a self-professed TikTok clipper, which, for those of you who don't know, you'll find out in this video, but in summary, a TikTok clipper is someone who just takes clips from other YouTuber or like other like media content and just clips them up and posts them on TikTok, and will also have half the screen as the clip and then half the screen as like some sort of like GTA 5 like game or just like some type of mobile or popular game to put on the bottom, because TikTok has affected the human attention span so much that they have to put a game on the bottom screen just to keep viewers' attention spans. But we'll get into that. But let's watch this video. This is a minute long. I have a lot to say. And this dude is doubling down, essentially. So that, yeah, TikTok, I dropped my TikTok message from someone who pays for Twitter Blue and was it like an algorithm specialist or algorithm expert, as he claims in his bio on Twitter, even though he's only got like 6,000 followers. Not much of a algorithm specialist on Twitter, I have to say, but let's start off, shall we?
In the life of a $20,000
big red flag. Probably quite a few of these in this video. He's already flexing how much he earns a month. Big fucking red flag.
month TikTok clipper. First thing I do when I get into my office is write down.
That's an office. I'm sorry. That's just a empty building, my friend. That is an empty building. He definitely I swear he must have rented this out, because that looks far too bad for a fucking office. But I digress.
Daily goal. Today I wanted to get 1 million views in a day and make at least $500. I also want.
Why? Why do you? Is this I guess this probably is flexing, but is there a need for this? Do you really? Who writes down what they want to do during the day? I personally don't do that, because if I write down plans, they generally go out the window within like 5 minutes. I haven't known anyone, probably apart from my mother, who plans their day, if she's off work, that is. I've never known anyone to plan their day. At all.
Start a new page since all my other ones are currently doing really well.
Again, is there a need for that? But we're getting into, again, this is the biggest self-report bit here.
So after doing so, I go and sit at my desk, pull my phone out, and get ready to start my shift.
Ready to start your shift? You are not... Look, doing YouTube clips or just like being a YouTube, it's not like a 9 to 5. You can, with a YouTuber, you can basically work whenever you want. This isn't a shift, like doing like a 9 to 5 or like a 6 till I don't know, like 3 or a 10 till 8 or a 10 till 7 or whatever. This isn't a fucking shift. Being an influencer, yes, it is a job, but you don't have like you can have a sense of schedule, but it's not like a regular. Well, it is a job, obviously, but it's not a regular job that's well known. If that makes any sense, that probably sounds really, really awful, but it's not like a 9 to 5. Like you do a shift and you go. You can basically work whenever you want as a YouTuber or a TikToker or an influencer. In heavy quotation marks for this person.
The first thing I do is go and search for popular YouTubers to screen record. After watching their video for a minute or two, I end the screen recording and crop the video so that it fits the screen. Then I go and...
Doesn't sound so bad, right? Clipping up people's things. But you know where this is going. He's using this for his own content, which, nicking other people's content, that's a big no-no, as we've just seen with Sister Sniper Wolf about a month ago, which, considering this guy is, he generally wants to debate people on this, how does he not know about that situation?
screen record GTA gameplay to film the cars rolling down the hill, and then crop.
Yeah, so this is like, you know, the bog standard like TikTok clip that you see going around. It's now infected YouTube Shorts as well. You know, you get like a clip of like some like podcast or something, and because the attention span, thanks to TikTok, has rotted away, you have to put a fucking video game at the bottom half of it, because human beings have been rotted by TikTok.
It the same way I did with the other one. Then I open up CapCut and start a new project. After importing the first video, you go to overlays to add the second one on top. And then you want to click ratio at the bottom and select the TikTok option. This is so you can put the GTA gameplay at the bottom and the main video at the top. Then you want to go to auto captions and start using this format. These settings are going to create the best subtitles for you. Then you want to export your video, go over to your TikTok page and upload it. One of my videos last month made me $1,200.
That is oh my god. What? Why? Why are you flexing that? 1,200 from one clip, which isn't even your own fucking content. That is fucking diabolical. To quote Billy Butcher, diabolical.
One video. If you want to learn from me and how I do it.
I don't want to learn from you, mate. That is just such lazy content. Is that lazier than just a sniper wolf? God, it's blimmin' close, I'll tell you that. It is so close to being as lazy as Sister Sniper Wolf. My days. I genuinely can't believe this dude thought this was a good idea to drop this on Twitter and think he's gonna win. He is... What a stupid... And of course, the community post. These community posts. Elon Musk is the only thing he's ever done good on Twitter. So let's read the community post. Portrayed in this video is intellectual property theft. They're not wrong. It is illegal under World Intellectual Property Organization Treaty. This treaty applies to Twitter/X through Digital Millennium Copyright Act and TikTok through parent law of the People's Republic of China. So essentially, this post is not only violating copyright law, from reading it, I don't need Chinese law, but it's also violating Chinese law as well, which is where TikTok comes from. What amazes me, generally amazes me, is the ratio. How does this have 7k likes opposed to 1k quotes? Yes, I'm in that. By the way, plug, follow me, Brideriser on Twitter, or X. Just putting it out there. Anyway. So yeah, this got uploaded like very early hours of the morning. When I saw this going around on my For You page, which is another thing that Elon Musk has actually somewhat sorted out on Twitter. But some of the two things he's actually done right on this app. But this dude's doubling down. If any YouTubers would like to debate the topic of ethical clipping, how is clipping any sort of other people's content, how is that in any way ethical? But this is the biggest L probably out of all this entire thing. Yes, he's self-reported. This is probably the biggest L. I genuinely believe it is a win-win in every regard and completely ethical from all angles. I need a sip of fucking tea after that. Uploading other people's content to TikTok or YouTube Shorts or Instagram Reels, whatever. Once viewers have seen that clip, they will move straight on to the other one. I'm sorry, dude. There is absolutely no way this is a win-win. It is definitely a win for you because you get the views, you get the money, and then what's the win for a person whose content you re-upload, freebooting? They don't get anything out of that. Oh, but Brideriser, what about all the new viewers and subscribers or whatever they steal the content from? They don't get anything. Like, if someone was to, I don't know, like, take a clip from, like, one of my, like, what if someone was to use, like, my Battlegrounds gameplay, for example? What if someone used that as, like, the content stimulation? who's gonna go view my battle? Who's gonna review like my Lady Deathstrike versus Hulkling video? Who's gonna go and watch other videos on my content? They're not. They've seen that video. They're not gonna go and look up, oh my god, that's great gameplay. No, it is purely there for stimulation. But then Brideriser, what about the clip of like the actual like podcast or like the actual video instead of the stimulation package at the bottom? It's been proven that if someone clips your content, you don't get anything from it. You might get a little spike. I remember, what was it, JX? He got or it was the dude who did like the 11-hour Doctor Who video, which I actually sat all the way through. Not all the way through, just like bit by bit. Like he did a video and then Hassan reacted to it and it got like a little spike, and then obviously he posted on Twitter, it's like, okay, which streamer did this now? You don't get anything from it. You might get a little bit, but you don't get the massive spike that these delusional people think you do. You just don't. I've never seen anyone benefit from someone like reusing a clip of their video, reposting it to TikTok, and then getting a load of viewers from that TikTok. I've never seen that. So it's definitely not a win-win. It's definitely not ethical. It's, borderline illegal. Again, I'm not a lawyer. Could be considered copyright infringing. That's just a flat-out lie. But this is a win-win. It's, big fucking L. So DM me. I may have, again, Brody Fox from Yo Mama, will this debate be public? Please. If this debate, I want to see it. I want to be there. I would love that. I want to watch this dude get absolutely annihilated. The community, everyone's already gone after Sister Sniper Wolf for this like a month ago. I'm sure they're probably, I imagine probably people are still reeling from how that situation ended. If you don't know about the situation, I did 2 videos. So go watch them on my channel. After this video, obviously. So then we got the Law Lodge. He showed a photo of him DMing him. So, alright, let's do it. Would love for you to explain to me what gives you the right to steal my content, put someone else's gameplay over it, and then proceeds to make a profit that none of it is shared with me. That's another point. Would love it. Bro got some grade A copium. I don't know why you even want to debate with people. A minute-long clip that gets viewers hooked and forces them to go to original video clip when I get that one. The blatant clout seeking is insane. You take their clips, slap another one on the bottom of it, and you profit from it without offer it yourself, without even asking or passing a cut to them to show how it's a win-win for them. You're stealing their content. Again, you've got Opera GX hoping they DMCA, and then this dude with the cope comes back with your web browser uses its profits to fund Israeli Zionists. I hope that's how you say it. And you want to talk about ethics. And then community notes once again. No sources to support this claim. Super GT, lowest form of content. There's a couple of like F1 YouTubers in here as well. Because I believe Jimmy Broadbent, Break as well. Zero IQ. 11 million views. Bro is farming even when posting else. I just wanted to talk about this. Yes, this is very similar to like the Sniper situation. But the fact that this dude generally thinks it's okay to nick other people's content and then nick some other person. He's essentially nicking 2 people's content, if you think about it, because he's nicking a clip from a YouTube video and then he's nicking someone's gameplay. So it's a 2 for 1 deal. 2 for 1 deal. What a absolute fucking moron, honestly. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. If you if you want to clip me, feel free, but I want my share. You've got that on record. I want my share. If you clip my content, I want my share, mate. If you ever come across my irrelevant channel, I want my share of whatever you get from one of my clips. I want my share, even my gameplay, because I'm pretty sure I'd be able to somewhat recognise my own gameplay, especially when it comes to Battlegrounds. So that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.